Hello, how are you? My name is Wambo and welcome to my channel. I love you all and Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous 2025. So today I want to tackle a subject called letting go of your friends. So this topic affects a lot of men and women, and I want us to address it today, okay? So feel free to leave a comment, leave your thoughts so that I can read them and respond. And you can also share this video to your loved ones and to your friends that you feel like they're almost crossing a line that is so sensitive to you, and maybe they can change and your friendship can still be intact. So I first want to share about 3 or 5 situations in my life that were really heartbreaking, and if I knew what I know now, I might not have gone through what I went through. Okay, so I'm sharing this to you so that you can learn from my mistake, or you can see where you're going wrong and correct it. And also you can grow your friendship if you know you are one of those people who is letting your friends down. Okay, so back after I finished high school, I entered into a company, and sometimes we could have emergencies, like someone could come and say you are needed right now, do this and this and this and this, and maybe what you are, the deadline is for tomorrow, so today you must do all the things that you need to do before you sleep, because tomorrow now is the new day and a day to do what you are supposed to do. So I can just say in specific, I was a dancer, and some clients will come and select you and say I have a job tomorrow, because they are never, there's always last minute people who will come at the last minute. So that day I remember I had 2,000 shillings, and one of the girls was like, please, 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 I don't have anything, please give me some money, I will return to you when we get paid next time. And deep down I felt so sorry for this person, so I decided to give them half of the money. So I gave them 1,000 so that they can try and figure out how to help themselves, maybe because the client wanted a specific hair, a specific look, a specific makeup. So you really had to work hard because you've already been selected, and as a dancer you just keep practicing and perfecting your craft as you wait for a client to come. So when a client comes and chooses you, you have no excuse to say like, I will not be able to look the part. Okay, so I gave her the money. So when we went to town, we were shopping. Oh my, she had money. She was like paying. So the 1,000 that she was asking me was just in case her money is not enough. And me, that was the only money I had. And she got change. And I was like, hi, can you maybe give me back the money I gave you? Because I saw you've spent almost 3,000 and I only have this 1,000. She said no. She refused to give me back my money. So what I did, I just had to be very angry, because like I'm buying things that are low quality, she's buying things that are high quality, and there's nothing I can do. I cannot beat her up, I cannot strangle her to give me back my money. Oh my god, I'm laughing like this, but it was a very bad situation for me. So I bought what I could. I went home and tried plaiting my hair to what the client needed, and the show went on. And the girl giving me back the money was like Like you keep pushing and pushing. You even ask another friend like, yo, I gave this person this money and they didn't give it back, and they'll say, even me one time they did this and this and this. So you are even helpless. I don't even remember if she even ever gave me back the money. But I knew from that day on, like, this is a friend that you just look from afar, you just say hi, you listen to their problems, you try and give them advice, but that's all you can do, okay? And then come to this other friend, okay? So we have traveled outside the country, and during that stay, her contract ends, and she's very hopeful that she's going to get another connection, maybe teach or have dance classes. And as a good friend, I said, come to my city where I am. So I paid a hotel that was nearby, that you had to pay electricity, water, then you pay for the room. Then every week I had to give her money to buy stuff. Remember, she was in another job and she has savings from that job. For me, I even went to the country after she was there. Like for 4 months she was there before I went, okay? Oh my God. I paid for her, and so it came to a point where her visa was expiring, and the new boss has refused to give her a visa, okay? So as a good friend, I was like, yo, what should my friend do? Because I didn't want my friend to be deported. Because a lot of countries, if you get deported, you take almost 5 years to go back. And because this country is where a lot of opportunities for dancing come from, I was like, what can I do? What can I do? Can I do? So I called my cousins, I called my sisters, I called my family. I told them like, yo, raise some money. My friend is stuck here. We want to pay a ticket for her to go back home so that she can wait for another opportunity. Then she can come back to the country. So my cousins gave me some money and my family, but it was not enough. So I said, because she has a lot of friends, let me organize a group where people can give out whatever they want, and it can add to the little amount that my family had given me. Remember, every time my family sent me some money, I sent to my friend. Let me just smile, because when she found out the group was on, she was very mad at me. Oh my God. She was very, very mad at me that she told me I should have told my friends or our friends that I am the one who was in problem. That hit me very hard. It really hit me very, very hard. I used to cry about it, but nowadays I think I've healed about it. That's why I just take a moment of silence and just let it go. So I asked her, why were you receiving the money that people are contributing? Why did you receive the money that my family contributed for you? Why did you receive some of the money that the friends from that group had sent me and I sent it to you? She was like, you should have said it's your problems and you should never have spoiled my name. Hey! Which name are you defending? Huh? You are the one in trouble. So I thought, so I look problems. That's why my friends will say that I put myself in situations so that my friends can give out money so that I can help them out. I think that was the end of our relationship. It came and just faded away. Then I had this friend. This was dramatic, I'm telling you. So I get pregnant, okay? And things are not working out. So this friend of mine is always telling me like, yo, you should never have gotten in such a relationship, blah 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 blah. I expected so much from you. And I'm like, when do you ever know that love is not gonna work out? So I was like, it's okay if it was my mistakes, I embrace them. And she was always there for me. She was always advising me and telling me what I should have done, what I should not have done. Okay? So this is a person outside my life who is correcting my mistakes. And I was very appreciative. I was like, this friend cares for me and I am happy. Okay? So my baby is almost 1 year old, and my friend is in love. And the thing she's telling me about her love life is not, I don't know. The things are just not adding up. She was telling me she found this person and they were really connecting so well, and the guy does not want to do like 5 things which are very important to a woman. You want to be assured, you want love, you want genuine care, you want someone. If you want marriage, you want someone who is committing long term. Words and action can actually show you that. But what she was telling me is like, they were not just adding up. And I was like, be careful, because she told me this guy is about to travel and go and I don't know, study or something. And then they might be gone for almost 1 year. Okay? And he doesn't want to commit, but he's talking about committing, but his words and his actions are not comparting. Okay? So I was telling her, just be careful, because it was like a month before the man travels. Okay? I was like, you remember what you are telling me, like I should be careful in this and this and this, so try and be careful. And then she told me, which was a very big red flag, that 2 girls had come up to her and told her that they were dating that guy. And that guy had promised them this and this and this, but he never did. And I told her, like, why would you want to actually commit to that person? You see what I always say? Like, if this is a new person you're meeting, no one knows about them, you can give them a second chance to like rectify, or you question this and this and this behavior. But now there are people too telling you like, this guy was dating us, they did this and this and this, but it's the same thing that we are seeing him do to you, and we are just warning you in advance. And then when I was listening to my friend, she was like, they are jealous. Jealous? Jealous? Who can be jealous? Two together. Okay, so some people can be jealous, but not to that extent. Like, they're telling you what you're going through, they have gone through, but it did not work. So I also told my friend, like, yo, okay, I'm not telling you you believe the girls, but try and learn more about this guy. So this guy had promised to come and see her parents the first time. Then he was off the whole day. And then they planned another time for the guy to come meet his parents, which I'm happy for my friend that she was pushing to the right things to see if the boy will do what he's saying. You see, to commit before he travels, okay? And at this point, the boy never showed up again. I told my friend, like, yo, use protection if you must do the thing. 2, this already shows what the 2 girls says is true. So it's up to you if you have already like committed to him, that he's not even if he's not committing to you, but you can see that he's not committed to you. So if you are committed to him, try and calm down and solve your heart expectations, manage them, then see for the long run what is going to happen, because after 1 month he's going to travel and things can change in between. So my friend was like, hey, I'm not sure. And then I started calling my friend, and my friend, I called and called and called. I texted. I did what? Almost 9 months. She was not picking my call. And if she picks my call, she's like so rude to me. Like she was, oh my God. So I remember deciding, like, yo, I will not bother this friend of mine again. I'm going to like let it be. I'm going to look for other friends because at that time she was like the only friend who I was talking to, okay, about my heartbreaks, about how my friends let me down in the past, and she was always like so supportive to me. So I decided I'm going to let the friend chance open. If I get a better friend, I will do what? I will be their friend and they can be my friend, okay? Yeah. Then came to this time that she called me. I'm not used to her talking to me at all. So she called me and told me I'm a mom. I'm a new mom. I gave birth. I was so happy. I was actually in a matatu, or this transporting vehicles, okay, that have like around 14 passengers. I was in one of them. I had come from my house to another place that I had to transit to go to work. So when I entered this second matatu, that's when she called me. I was actually sitting in front near the driver. So she told me, I was like so happy. You know how Kikuyus do. Yeah. So I did those. I congratulated her. I prayed for her. I blessed her baby and her family. And then I was like, I will. Then she told me, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that I am a new mom. And I told her, I will not keep your secret. I told her I will not keep your secret. I'm going to tell everyone that I feel I want to tell. Because being a new mom, it's something you are joyful. I was joyful when I became a mom and told you. So why are you giving me restrictions? So I told driver, my friend is a new mom. And he was very happy. I told her I will only do what I believe it's okay. It's not you to tell me this and this and this, because when I became a new mom, you are there calling everyone, telling them, hey, which I didn't have a problem, because God is the one who protects everyone in this life, okay? And then after that, my aunt passed away, and during that time I went home. And then because I have a baby and I have a house help, I told her I can come and see you and bring some stuff for you, okay? And she told me, don't come with your house help. Don't come. I told her, like, it's not a must I sleep there. I just want to come see you because I'm heading to my hometown, okay? And it's in between. She told me, do not bring your house help. I said, this is a trip that you have to cancel, because my house help does not know my hometown. How will I leave her? How will I tell her, like, where will she stay? I had bags. I have a baby that is very heavy. And I have this person that does not know this town. So the only thing that I did is to cancel going to visit my friend, okay? I went home and prepared everything. And she was like, oh, please, please go to a certain town and buy this and this and this for me. It will help me with the baby. And I was like, I'm going through a loss. And I've come from very far to come and like grieve with my family. But she has like errands for me. And I it's not a bad thing, but it's at the wrong time. And then I remembered she always told me, I'll come see your baby, I'll come see your baby, and she never came. So I was like, she should not have demands. She should not have demands because I'm going through this season of losing my auntie. Like that auntie, you are like this. You are like, yo, my auntie, may her soul rest in peace. So I decided that I had too much to deal with, that I was not going to commit to her demands. I have a house help here that I need to like plan for her every day. And if I'm going with her, if she's not in my home, I have to like be with her one-on-one, because it's not good to not feel safe while you've traveled so far to accompany your boss, because I was like a boss to her. So I always wanted to treat my house help like a sister. So when I went back to my house, like now where I work, I was like, I think I sent her some money because I know new moms need support. And then after that, I thought long and hard for almost 1 month. And I decided I will not be faking friendship anymore. If it's not working for me, it's okay. I was like, even if it's a relationship of love, a man and a woman, you can only do so much. And it's okay to say this, it was okay, but it's not working for me anymore. So I was like, how many people are in this world? There are so many. And some people are just stuck by the people who are hurting them, that are heartbreaking them, that are not, you cannot depend on them. They can show up for one thing, which is okay, but they can fail in 9 things. And that means this person is not good to be around. It's good to know that this is not working for me anymore. It's good to know that you are created for a better purpose than heartbreak. Who signed me up for heartbreak? From friends. And I was like, why do I give so many chances to people who are proving that they are not worth it? To people that are just hurting you and they're just after hurting you, okay? So I decided I will search other friends. The world is big enough for everyone to mingle, and you can live this world and be on this world totally different. They always say, if you say I will do it, it's okay. If you say I will not do it, it's okay. And if you say I will not do it, time will still move. If you say I will do it, time will still move. So you can live in these 2 different worlds. Like you are either here or here, and you will still be okay. Just have the courage to say, sawa sawa, this is not working for me. And do you know who is the best friend? You know it's Jesus. You know who is the second best friend? It's yourself. You are the best company. You are the best company for yourself. Just you and your God. You and your maker. Saying like, hey, you created me beautifully. Yeah? You created me tall and figalicious. You created me a happy person who is always happy for other people's achievements. You are always this kind of a person with a big heart who can hold people who are falling until they stand. Then when they're strong enough, they box you up. Huh? And it's okay. Once they stand and you see they're starting to bring the strife, you let it go. You let it be. Then you go and do something else. Imagine the world is enough for everyone. It's enough for you to live many lives in this earth. Because if you are my friend, this is a different world. If you're friends with someone else, that's a different world. And some people mix it in gossip, but some people like me decide like, this is not working for me, I will try this. If this doesn't work out, I'll try that. But at the end of it all, I'm my best friend. I like feeling good about everything that I do. I like when I sleep. There is no thought of, oh, you did this. I wonder what bad people go through. I can't be a bad person. I tried and I could not sleep. I just had voices in my head telling me, why did you do this? You should have helped that person. Why did you do this? You should have, because even the Bible says, even if people do you evil, you're supposed to do good. And that consciousness inside yourself should always be pure. To always say, okay, this person is doing this and this and this, and it's okay. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? May God help me. So, after that time, I was like, I don't want to live in a life where I complicate myself in this situation. I'm like, this person did 10 things. They even say, if someone does 2 times, don't allow them to do 3 times. Me, I gave up to 10. And I will say this person did 1 thing out of 10. 9, they did it bad. And I was always there. I don't want to call myself whatever bad word that can come. But it was a learning lesson for me. And I'm talking to you so that you can also learn that you are strong. You are created before you are placed in your mother's womb. So your calling to your maker is number 1. And number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Things like parents and about loving other people, they come from the second hand. Number 6 up to 10. So don't let failures and bad people make you forget that this is you. This is you and God. They say you have 5 senses. You have 5 senses to guide you. The Trinity of God, there are 3. So even if there are 3, then there is you and the soul, and this is just you. Do not let this hand make you feel like you're weak. Make you feel like you don't deserve the best. Make you feel like life is not good for you. Life depends. Like, I can say this. I am a very hardworking person, and sometimes things fail. So if things fail, I don't blame others. I just decide maybe this one was not good for me. And I have to open my heart and my mind and my hands to accept something new and actually give my best. If it doesn't work out again, imagine since I was born until now, I could have died. Some people have already died. Some people are still alive and they are very old. That means you should not get stuck in one thing. You don't know your tomorrow. Make yourself happy. Bring things that make you happy. If things fail, it's okay. Try something new. Why are you afraid to start? Why? Who told you you are going to be born? Who told you you are going to make it this far? Who told you? No one. It's just God's grace and favor that you're here, that you're still pushing. So if friendships don't work, leave them alone. Leave them alone. And this is what I always say. If the place is so toxic for you, how much land do we have in this world? Earth, how much land is there? How many communities are there? Move from this community to another community and be satisfied. Be humble enough to start. Remember, this is my quote always that I'm going to tell you is Isaiah 57:15. It says, "You are the high and holy God who lives forever, who lives in a high and holy place," okay? But you live with people who are humble and repentant so that you can restore their hope and their confidence. So if things are not working out, be humble, repent if you made a mistake, and start afresh, because God is going to be with you, giving you hope and giving you confidence. Do you know what confidence does? You have confidence that you don't even know where it comes from. And the confidence helps you to understand things. It helps you to work better and better and better. Thank you, and God bless you.